handheld camera time, part 3. I just like goofing around at some stupid hour in the morning. So a few things. I'm this far, so not much farther. I'll put the tops on. Some of these are really faded. This guy was in the Lego Wars movie, and you didn't hear me call it Lego Wars movie because, of course, they'll get the lawyers after me. But our movie that Pete, Jake, and I made, this guy was number 12. This the 680 that was in the movie is number 12. So that piece is mine from when I was my child, and that was a Letraset letter that I stenciled on there. Obviously not the rest of the pieces, but that guy, that one printed piece, Slope. So they're all this far, and this guy, of course, already has wheels on. I haven't done it with the rest of them because I'm still trying to make sure I have all the pieces. And obviously I do. There's more than 34 or 32 ladders. Some are faded. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I have a few more, and I'm just not going to care because I like the faded. This guy's faded, and I'll put them on here. So this is going to be from best to worst. And so all the best pieces will go on this guy. It'll go gradually over to here to the worst pieces, the worst faded pieces, where the gray has diminished to yellow. This is my row of pew, pew, pew. So original 918, 924, well, yeah, 924, 928. And then the rest are the ones after that. And I need a few per set here. But it's just something that's a little bit of a serious note to the Lego people, collectors. We all know that these guys came in a few flavors. The 1x1 with round holder or whatever you want to call them. They're very ultra thin ones that broke extremely easy, came in the first bunch of sets. And then the thick ones came after that because people were complaining that these things would break. And I will say that this was one of the biggest ways of breaking those, because these guys, such a leverage on them, would break that piece. I've broken more pieces, more of those 1x1 with clippies on this specific set than I think I have with other sets. Now the 6980, is that the ship? Yeah, 6980. Galaxy Commander. What they did is on the wing, they put 2 of them back to back to put the antenna through, which strengthened it. You didn't have to worry about it as much. But the 6890, it just has the one that the antenna sticks through for the edge of the wings. And that's just begging for breaking. It really is. It's begging. I've broken a lot in my childhood, my adulthood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a decision as I go through. Like these guys all have the original, the thin ones. So that's thin. These guys have the thin. You can see a thin there. This guy should be also thin. Yes, it is. So I have enough thin and I have enough thick. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to use thin for the first bunch, the good ones, and I'm going to use thick for the rest of them because, well, that's really faded. Look at that. Look at that. That's almost yellow. And you can see the original color at the bottom, or tan. Look at I have a few, and here's another one. Look at that. Yeah, I'm going to put those on. That's not from my collection. That's got to be from one of the lots that I bought. I just never noticed it before. I don't know. I'm on the fence. Like I will say for my layout overall, I use the thicker ones because even though I treat my sets well and my storage, my mocks, everything well, you're still at a show. It still gets picked up. It still gets moved, and it still can break. So I use these ones instead, even on the 6890 and the 6980s and all that stuff. If it's going to be in the layout, I try to substitute these for the thin ones. Now, overall, it hasn't happened because you can see I didn't do it here. So, but in the end, it is what it is. I do my best to mitigate the breakage because this is a finite quantity now. Lego is not making these things anymore, period. They don't make them. They do not make them, especially in this color. So the more you break, the less are going to be available in the world. So, well, that's not even supposed to be there. So I don't mind, like, only us geeks would say, that's not the right piece. It's like the comic book guy from The Simpsons. How come man cannot marry women? Ooh, every time I'm like, I am that guy. Anyway, my favorite episode. Out of all of my favorite episodes. So I'm probably gonna. I'm still gonna debate. You'll see in the end which way I came down. I may have just used all thin ones until it has to go somewhere, then replace them, or just put all the big ones on now and not worry about it. I will see. Anyway, I thought you guys should know I'm moving along, and this part 3 is finished, and I will talk to you soon.